This is your Solstice 2024 guide, how to optimize your time so you can get the god roll of the weapon you're searching for or that spicy Solstice armor as fast as possible. So first things first, what is new this year? A lot of people have been asking. We have the Solstice Forge here. So what this allows you to do is look at every single armor piece. We got helmet, gauntlets, and chest. We have the legs and the class item. Now with all of these being available, what you need to do is get to 100 alloys to unlock the armor piece. After you've unlocked the armor piece, you can then get to 500 alloys to then add the glow to that respective armor piece. Now, how do we get there? We can do these bounties. They have obviously increasing rarity. We have gray bounties giving us 5 alloys. We have green ones giving us 15 alloys. And then you have the gold brownish color here, which are giving us 50 alloys. Now these are going to be from challenging endgame content activities like nightfalls, raids, and they're also going to be from dungeons. So you can go in and just do the first encounter of a dungeon a couple times and beat one of these bounties. You can go in and do the nightfall. The Grandmaster nightfall this week is Saber, which is really one of the easier ones. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Saber though, because it was that a few weeks ago, so it may change later on in the week. But right now it's Saber, which means 2 Saber completions actually beats this bounty in its entirety, giving you 50 alloys, which progresses your alloys towards you're getting that armor piece unlocked really fast, right? That's pretty easy. Not everyone will have fun doing the raids necessarily because you have to put together a full team. But if you want to do the raids, again, you can do the same thing, just farm the first encounter. That is going to be your most optimal route to just unlocking the armor. You have to decide, do I want to just unlock the armor as fast as possible? If answer is yes, then go and do these bounties right here. If they're not available, like you can see, for example, it's not available here, then I'll just go here and I'll use my silver leaves and I'll re-roll these bounties until I get these challenging endgame bounties in the last column. That's the fastest, most efficient way to get that Solstice armor unlocked as quickly as possible. Now, what if you don't want just the armor? What if you actually want some of those spicy weapons? We've got the Compass Rose this year, the Crowning Duologue, the Something New, and the Fortunate Star. And I did do a breakdown of all the god rolls and the most interesting rolls of these weapons, the Compass Rose being by far the most interesting. This actually gets some spicy rolls, especially if you don't have a good Matador 64 already. Definitely snag a Compass Rose. This thing will do you very good in PvP. So Compass Rose is out there. I would grab that. The Crowning Duologue actually has some better rolls than last year. Last year we were literally using, what was it, Threadlings on it? That was terrible. This year we have Reconstruction, Bait and Switch, much better roll for the Crowning Duologue. Then we have the Something New. This thing is definitely going to be outclassed by the Igneous Hammer inside PvP, but it's an okay PvP roll. There's some okay PvP rolls out there for it. And then we have the Fortunate Star, which is the first bow that actually has on destabilizing rounds. And I actually got the roll right here, and I got to take it for a spin in PvE, and it's excellent. It's actually really fun and really powerful to use. I was enjoying rocking the Fortunate Star and clearing out a ton of bonfire bashes. Speaking of which, when you're in the bonfire bash, there's a timer that's going to be there, and when that timer finishes out, then of course the final boss spawns, and the number of balls that you threw into the fire gives you the equation of how many weapon drops are going to land for you there. So if you throw all 30 in, or close to all 30, you'll get 4 drops for each bonfire bash completion. So be mindful. The balls have a short timer. There's like 7 seconds, so be mindful of the boss that you need to kill, and make sure you grab the ball and actually hit the fire with each one. And if you can, go in with a team and actually have a coordinated effort, you can actually save a bunch of time because it actually caps out at 30. And so if you get to 30 before the timer is done, then you'll just go immediately into the boss fight, and then you'll get the maximum loot drops from completing Bonfire Bash. So that's the most optimized way to get weapons as fast as possible, going into Bonfire Bash, hitting that 30 mark, and then melting the boss. The boss is a complete cream puff. You could throw anything at him. I was just golden gunning him and did like half his health from 1 golden gun shot. The boss gets melted almost instantly, so no stress on that. But that's the most efficient way for both the armor and for the weapons this year round 2024 Solstice. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about the guide. Find it helpful, did you find it instructive? Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on. Smash the like button for me here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.